This video of a pursuit crisscrossing the valley during rush hour last Friday, well, it's now going viral. Take a look. It started near Cave Creek and Deer Valley roads. Police following this car across Phoenix, Mesa, Scottsdale, and then eventually to the 48th Street exit on I-10, where you can see Sky 12 captured the dramatic end. Police using the Grappler device to stop this car. That suspect, now identified as Brandon Smith, was arrested and is facing a number of charges. He is currently being held without bail. Now, that arrest, in part thanks to that Grappler, something invented right here in Arizona. This morning, the inventor, Leonard Stock, is with us. And you're from Peoria.
I am.
You're joining us live in studio. Tell us what the Grappler does.
Well, the Grappler allows police officers to stop a moving vehicle. And so like what we saw the other day, police officers can roll up behind a suspect, and most of the field grapples are preemptive, so suspect doesn't even know what's going on. Their vehicle comes to a stop within a few seconds.
How cool, and great to see that unfold and really get put to use last week. Now, I understand you invented this because you were watching television one day, you saw a police chase unfold, and I believe your wife actually helped you to test it out. Is that true?
Yes. So I was watching a pursuit show, and I was just watching the collisions at the end of a pursuit. I wasn't trying to come up with the idea, but somehow I was subconsciously thinking about it overnight. And then I had this, I was just shaken awake. And so I had just a thought of this strap going around a tire, and I knew what it was. And so the following weekend, my wife and I went out to a desolate area out in the desert, and we tested kind of the theory to see if it would work.
She was behind the wheel. She was in the suspect vehicle.
Yeah,
all right.
She was. And she's been the suspect driver
a few times
then,
I'm sure.
Yeah. But yeah, and we could see that the concept looked like it was there, and so we decided to just kind of move forward with it.
All right, and you're manufacturing the Grappler right here in the Phoenix area. What's the demand like from local departments that you're seeing? Well,
locally there are there are actually 7 agencies here locally that have the Grappler. And so if a grapple happens, it's going to be one of those 7. And but there's a demand here locally. But since that live TV grapple, there's been 4 different agencies that use the Grappler, and in Missouri, Colorado, and 2 other agencies here in the Phoenix area.
This is new technology, something we haven't seen before. As you said, the first time we watched that unfold live on television. What do you think the future of it is?
It's hard to say, but right now we're busy. Like a live TV grapple, there's been about 400 to date. And so now that we had this live TV grapple, and one thing I have to say, I was really happy to see the anchors knew what the Grappler was.
Yes.
Like that was exciting for me and my staff.
And the great part, you know, no one was hurt because they used that. How is it keeping highways safer, do you think, and helping officers out?
Well, I think that for sure in certain situations, the Grappler and stopping a vehicle, like we saw the other day, it's helpful that at least law enforcement knows that that vehicle isn't going to go through an intersection and kill someone. And it's also helping, like this one agency in Colorado that uses a lot on stolen vehicles. Before the Grappler, they would have to just follow the vehicles around for a long time. And so now when the opportunity's right, they just grapple the vehicle when their team members are ready to go. And so it seems like it's taken off, and now that the live video of that grapple, we're inundated with emails from agencies.
Well, lots of interest, and of course, as you heard, the Grappler invented right here in our Phoenix area, and now getting a lot of interest. Of course, if you want to find more information about it, you can head to 12news.com. Thank you, Leonard, so much for joining us this morning. I'm sure this won't be the last time we see it.
It's a pleasure.
All right, Emma, over to you.